Marshall County Co-op, the Health Plan, Old Curry and Turak, WVU Medicine, and Marshall County Schools. This is a production of WJMH Media.
Good evening and welcome inside Monarch Stadium for tonight's production of high school football brought to you by WJMH Sports. I'm Quinton West.
And I'm Amelia Ferguson. Thanks for joining us this evening as the Monarchs take on the Warriors from Warren Local and celebrate John Marshall's homecoming.
We are coming to you live from Moundsville, West Virginia, and we are excited to be back again this week on both the WJMH Media YouTube channel and the WTRF's Mile High Valley. Behind the scenes, our crew of over 10 John Marshall High School students are working hard to bring you every play of tonight's game.
Also, during this evening's Gold Corey and Turak halftime show, we'll broadcast the crowning of the 2024 John Marshall High School Homecoming King and Queen. This year's courts feature 6 king candidates and 5 queen candidates.
This week is the second of 3-week home stretch for the Monarchs, who hosted Parkersburg South last Friday. John Marshall comes in still looking for its first win of the season after falling 41-12 to the Patriots.
Warren Local is also coming into tonight's game off a loss after its visit to Athens last week ended in a 27-14 Bulldogs win. This brought the Warriors' record to 4-2. The team has had a couple of big wins this season, though, including a 47-7 win over Cambridge on the road and a 56-0 win over Paintsville and Vincent.
As for the Monarchs, the crowd could play a big role tonight. The student section showed up big last week, and we are expecting to see the same thing this evening as everyone is expected to celebrate the homecoming weekend.
It's almost time for kickoff here at the Monarch Stadium. We're glad you're joining us for this WJMH Media production.
You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
My name is Ron Sismondo.
The first half of this John Marshall High School football game is presented by Gumby's. Gumby's Grab and Go.
We are back, and we are just moments away from kickoff here at Monarch Stadium, as the Monarchs are still looking for their first win of the season. I think last week, biggest thing was mistakes. So
Mistakes and still turnovers, so we're going to see how.
But I think coming off this week, the Monarchs' biggest thing is coming off with a big start. So as the Monarchs come out now for homecoming weekend, the homecoming game against Warren Local. To mention, Warren Local was John Marshall's only win last season. John Marshall's record was 1-9, obviously with the one win being Warren Local. So a glimmer of hope for John Marshall. And we'll see. It looks like Warren Local is nothing yet. But I heard over the pep rally today, we had a pep rally for the homecoming game for the weekend or whatever, the homecoming dance. And the John Marshall student section was the number 1 student section in West Virginia, the 4 out of the 5 weeks.
Looks like a lot of people showed out today.
And I'm going to say it's going to be 5 out of 6 weeks now because this is the most I've seen so far.
What was the theme for this?
Theme is Fight Night.
Fight Night.
Fight Night. So the Monarchs to receive number 9 Hayden Geyser back deep into the right, and to the left is Xavier Wells. It is a kick deep to Xavier Wells. It is fielded about the 20-yard line. He's going to take it up, tripped up about the 24-yard line. So it's going to bring up first down and 10 for Warren Local. We were unable to get the starting lineup for Warren Local, their offense and defense. So we apologized for that. So Warren Local to start on defense. But we do know John Marshall's. It's the same starting out the last couple weeks. Caden Knapp back, and this actually gonna be a Wildcat play, first play of the game. We always talk about the Monarchs having a special play, always the first play of the game, and Wildcat. It's definitely not conventional for the Monarchs. So Caden Knapp is still on the sideline, so we'll get to the starting lineup now. At quarterback, Caden Knapp, and I think a key player for the Monarchs tonight, obviously Maverick Lemasters was a key part in the game last week with playing a big role in both touchdowns and a first down over the left side. That was a throw by Hayden Geyser, a nice throw. No, that was not. It was a throw by let's see if there's a replay. I'm not sure. But it is going to be a first down for the Monarchs here. Caden Bungard, another key player for them. Number 17 for the Monarchs, senior. And football is not his only hobby. He also cuts hair. Cuts my hair, cuts a lot of the football players' hair, as Hayden Geyser is going to get sacked
with a flag.
with a flag down. That was number 65, Wesley Fresner.
Now, at the beginning of this, it looked like he was trying to pass it.
Yeah.
Flag on the play.
That's a 5-yard penalty from the end of the run.
So there's a
It'll
flag on the
remain
defense.
first down.
So he's going to bring up a first down for the Monarchs. First down and 5. So a first down and very manageable. So this first drive could be the biggest drive, I think, this game, as it kind of sets out, what the tempo is, for this whole game. As what is kind of surprising is Caden Knapp has not been in a snap thus far. Hayden Geyser gets set up for another run right up the middle for a gain of about 4. He's going to be just short of the first down marker. So it is going to bring up a second down in inches. Kane Martin checking in, another key player, number 16, junior. So Warren Local coming into this was supposed to have a obviously pretty good defense, putting up 52-0 points. Obviously offense being good as well, 52 points. And that's a good run up the middle for Maverick Masters. It's going to bring up a fresh set of downs just before the 50-yard line. So far, this has been the best opening drive for the Monarchs.
As long as they can keep this up.
Yeah, they got to keep it up, keep with the tempo. And you can just look at the student section now. It's early, but there is a lot of people, and there's still people coming in. So you got to remember that. There's a lot of people. So the Monarchs getting set up now. Hayden Geyser. Set to snap. It looks like it was going to be a handoff, but it fakes it. You can just squabble up. I mean, just behind the line. And you're going to get a loss of about 2 yards. So it's going to be second down and 12. So this drive that was going well for the Monarchs is going to take a bit of a halt there for a loss of 2 yards. Monarchs are coming out of huddle now. Hayden Geyser still in shotgun. One running back to the left, and he's going to pitch out to the left to Maverick Masters. He's going to get tackled about at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be a third down and 12 once again. So a third down and long, and not a third down that you want to be in this early, especially receiving the first kickoff, because if Warren Local capitalizes on third down, And that changes the entire momentum of the game, I feel like.
What's your prediction on this? Do you think Warren
On
Local's going
this?
to get a stop?
I think Napp's in the game now. I think we could see a pass. As Isaac Swagger runs out to the right. It's a pass deep to just missed
a little.
a little deep. That was intended for Xavier Wells, number 18. Yes, Xavier Wells, number 18. So it is going to bring up 4th down, and it's going to be the first Monarch punt of this evening. Looks to be. Don't want to speak too soon. But yes, it is going to be a punt. Hayden Geyser, quarterback, punter, receiver. I guess there's really nothing he can't do. Well, I guess judging on this punt, we'll see. He calls for a fair catch. That is number 1, Tanner Pepper, 6'1" junior. So this is going to be a first look at Warren Local's offense. For me as well. I played last year, and the one game I missed was Warren Local. So maybe it was my luck, but not.
And when we talked to the coach earlier, he seemed to have a lot of faith in his defensive. He knew the strengths of who could do what, and then he said his offense was all around. So
really, we don't know what to expect here.
No tell on who's going to.
Yeah. So there's going to be a run right up the middle for a gain of about 3 on the play. So starting out for the Monarchs defense, a key player for me at least is Kane Martin. Last year came up with a bunch of interceptions. Mason Markinich, obviously, huge player, linebacker, always on every play. So Warren Local to set up again. 1 running back to the right. A quick pass out to the left to number 1, Tanner Pepper, and he's going to get. There is a flag on the play, so we'll see what that is. That is going to kind of change. It would be a first down, depending on what flag is on.
Flag on the play.
Wait for the call here.
Holding on the offense, number 11.
So
That'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, second down.
So a little bit of a relief for the Monarchs there, as they're going to get bailed out of a Warren Local first down for a 2nd and 8. So they'll get another chance to prove themselves on defense here. Maverick Masters, a lot of these guys obviously playing both sides of the ball, but Maverick Masters good at, excellent at both playing both sides. So
I'm really excited to see this matchup. Seems like
it is a good matchup. Yeah, for sure. As a fumbled snap, it is picked up quite quickly. He's rolling out 2 pass, and he throws it, and it's caught. Number 1, Tanner Pepper running out. Number 1, oh my, Tanner Pepper is still going. Cut inside all the way to the 44-yard line. If he would have stayed outside, he might have got an extra 20 yards, maybe even scored. Let's get another look at that on the health plan replay. Tanner Pepper with an amazing run there, but I feel like
that was a great recovery.
I was gonna say even better decision making by number 13, Jacob Seeley, just to roll out there, and you can see him just kind of calling out a pass there, and almost like a Madden audible play there, and he throws it to number 1, Tanner Pepper again, and he is just gonna get tackled.
I'm starting to think Tanner Pepper is gonna be the one that
we're calling tonight.
We're calling tonight for their offense.
Yeah,
but you never know.
It's very early. But that was a game of 7. So Tanner Pepper is just racking up yards at this point. So the Monarchs, what looked like a stop about to happen has turned into Warren Local in, Monarchs territory.
That was just a great recovery by Warren Local.
Yeah.
But I agree. It could have been great for the Monarchs.
Yeah.
A great stop.
And just imagine if the Monarchs jumped on that ball, and caught by number 11. That is Nick Cressy, 6'1".
I'm gonna be honest right now. That kind of faked me out too.
Yeah. First time you moved the chain, so Warren Local to start out again. First down on the 21-yard line. So the Monarchs are going to need a huge stop here. So here we go. Number 13, Jacob Seeley to snap. It's going to be a rollout to the right. Almost sacked and incomplete. Receiver in the area. So it's going to bring up second down and 10. So
I'll say even though it's 2nd and 10, Warren Local still has all the energy right now, especially with that.
Yeah, for sure. Even with the Monarchs being at home, being homecoming weekend, being in the box, it feels like Warren Local has the momentum at this very point, which that could change obviously at any point. But right now, it feels like Warren Local. As Tanner Pepper with a huge stiff arm on Carter Atkins, but ultimately gets nowhere. So Carter Atkins kind of gets bailed out of that one there, but still a nice play by Tanner Pepper. So it's gonna be a gain of about 3. So we will see what Warren Local has on this third down. Last time we were in a position like this, it was almost a big turnover for the Monarchs. So hopefully this one goes in our favor. So Warren Local getting ready to snap, getting set now, rolling out 3 receivers to the right, fires out deep to number 11, and just in and out of the hands, right through the hands, really. Kane Martin on the coverage. Great coverage. So they're going to bring up 4th down on the play. So we'll see what they do here. We're looking at their kicker pregame, so we don't really know what the range is, but let's get another look on that missed catch there on the health plan replay. Kane Martin there. That was really good coverage. Just put his hands up because he's kind of pushing a little bit, but that's just good coverage. So they're going to kick it. Number 88, Devin Wilson, senior 6'1" kicker. And timeout. Warren Local, so maybe almost like they're icing out their own kicker.
Now let's check in with WJMH reporter Ryan Himrod, who was standing by on the sideline with one of our broadcast sponsors. Ryan?
Why is it important for GKT to support local communities?
Well, first of all, who doesn't love Friday night football and John Marshall and rooting for a big win tonight? But for over 50 years or nearly 50 years, we've been a part of the Marshall County community. And it's really important. The community has given so much to us and to our law firm. It's really important to be a part of the community and to reach back out and to support it in all different ways. And this just gives us a chance to work with younger students and the younger generation and to be a part of helping them experience nights like tonight. And so we're just very excited to be part of this.
Thank you. Reporting on the sideline, I'm Ryan Himrod with WJMH Sports.
So a field goal by number 88, Devin Wilson. I love my field goals, and it is up. That's a good kick, and it is. That's good.
That's good.
That is a great field goal by Devin Wilson. I was a little skeptical, coming out, but that is an excellent kick. So first points on the board are Warren Local, 3-0. So Warren Local will be kicking off here. Monarchs, honestly, the best case scenario, I think, in that drive. So just honestly, still a manageable position to turn this game around. This WJMH Media production of John Marshall High School football is sponsored by Marshall County Schools, the Health Plan, and Gold Quarry and Turak. So Warren Local set the kickoff. Number 88, Devin Wilson to kick off after that huge field goal. And it is going to be Xavier Wells to receive it once again. He's going to get over past the 20-yard line here and tackled just shortly after getting past the 20-yard line, the 22-yard line there. So the Monarchs set up shop on the 22-yard line in another big drive before this first quarter ends. Just over 30 minutes to go. So another just you gotta find and you almost gotta find a niche. You just gotta find something. You gotta keep doing it. And I think for this Monarchs offense, it's still trying to find it. So, but I think this is an opportunity in this homecoming game to find something. So, Maverick Masters, that short throw out to the left, and that's a good play. That's a good play for yards, and that's good for 8 yards. So, an 8-yard play.
Maverick Masters has always been a powerhouse for the Monarchs.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what you need to do. I feel like if you want to win football games, is just chip away at the field one play at a time. You don't always have to have those big plays every time, And if the Monarchs just keep that up, it's this game will be over quick. But you have mistakes, you give up penalties, and it ended up like last week. Don't want that. So Maverick Masters again just pushing through the line, and he is gonna get it. So to move the chains, it's gonna be a first down about on the 35-yard line. So first down for John Marshall. Another good play call. That second and short is going to run up the middle for Maverick Masters, a huge guy, especially on that Warren Local line. I think the Monarchs, for the first time, I think have kind of met a line their match. So I think it's a good, definitely a good matchup for them. As Caden Knapp gets set to throw out wide to Hayden Geyser, and it is almost intercepted by number 11, Nick Cressy.
That was a great throw. It was just also great coverage.
Could have been anybody's ball there.
Almost caught by number 11, but
yeah, Hayden Geyser almost got that too. At one point it looked like Hayden's, one point looked like his. So it's going to bring up second down and 10. So not a bad play call there, but almost turned into a big play for Warren Local. So we'll see how John Marshall can capitalize on this play here. So pitch out to the left. Maverick Masters cuts up middle. He's going to get a loss of about 1 yard. Not sure if he made it back to the line of scrimmage. It didn't look like it from this angle.
Still 3rd and 10.
Yeah, just over a minute now to go in this first quarter. So John Marshall is going to need a big play on this third down. It looks like he did get back to the line of scrimmage, so it is going to be a 3rd down and 10. So a big play expected to come from this John Marshall offense. 3rd down and 10. I'm expecting a pass from Caden Knapp here, so we'll see what he does here. Rolling out to the right. It is a pass, and he fires to number. Oh, that's a
great catch.
He's gonna be that's a catch. Number 4. I can't. We'll find that shortly. Number 4, Landon Snyder. That was a great catch on the sideline. Let's get another look at that on the health plan replay. Sideline catch. Almost looked like Antonio Brown when he's at the Steelers. But Caden Knapp getting set up here. rolling back to pass, fires to number 9, hitting Geyser for the quick pass and catch. So that was a great catch by Landon Snyder over on that sideline. He might have gone both feet in bounds. I don't know.
Looks like the Monarchs are having great momentum
Yeah.
coming through this way, and I hope that they keep it that way. Energy is the biggest thing.
And I feel like coming through is the biggest part of this Monarchs offense is finishing, and so far that has been the biggest issue. So we'll see as Maverick Masters just gets swabbled up there behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of about 2 there. So it is going to bring up a third down at about 5. So right when they're going forward, big moving back now, and the student section is getting loud though. You can hear it inside from the box. So we'll see how the Monarchs can capitalize here as the first quarter ends. Warren Local 3, John Marshall 0. We'll be back after the break.
Injured in an accident? We're ready to help. Chat with a legal representative now at gkt.com or contact our office at 845-9750 for a free consultation. gkt.com, the right attorney makes a difference.
My name is Ron Sismondo. I'm an orthopedic sports medicine surgeon at WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital. So my goal is to never try to take you out of whatever you want to do. I'm not there to pull them off the field. Like, I'm not there to tell you, like, you can't go golfing or you can't do what you love doing and what you enjoy doing. My goal is to make sure that you're able to continue to do it and do it as best as you possibly can. You want to be out there. That's something that's important to you. That's part of your life.
For over 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community, the health plan. Here for you.
We are back at Monarch Stadium, and while we were gone, we missed one play, and what a play it was as one local intercepted the ball and took it all the way to about the Monarchs 45-yard line. So
Number 5, James Payton.
that was caught me off guard, and I think caught everybody else in the stadium off guard, as I don't even think they knew the play was going on. I definitely did it. So one local to start out on defense, Tanner Pepper. I'm a little scared they're going to be targeting him this quarter, especially on this offensive drive here. They're on the 49-yard line. Still in Monarchs territory. They target number 11, Nick Cressy, all the way to the Monarchs. What is that? The 4-yard line. It is going to be first and goal for Warren Local. So not the start. John Marshall won, and then this second quarter. Let's get another look at that on the health plan replay. That was a great throw by number 13, Jacob Seeley there.
Great throw,
An even
great
better
catch.
Yeah, looks like it was a little shaken up there. That ended the play. So first down and goal. First down and goal for.
They're going for a second
today.
point.
And,
And they got it.
Second.
Or
Touchdown. Yeah, touchdown Warren Local.
touchdown, my bad.
You're good. So Warren Local, man, now makes it a 2-score game in the second quarter, 9-0 as it stands. And their kicker, who just came off a long field goal, will set up for the extra point now. Number 88, Devin Wilson, senior. Snap good, kick good, and the kick is absolutely just money. Best kicker I think we've seen so far. First field goal we've seen. So we'll get another look at that touchdown, the health plan replay. And just almost untouched there. as thought it was going to be right up the middle and just cut right. And looks like there's almost a tackle there by number 25, Briar Hott. Just couldn't wrap him up there. So
One of the things that I want to mention too, speaking of kicking, is Monday, October 7th, girls soccer has a game at Indian Creek at 6 p.m. And then boys soccer has a game Thursday, October 10th at Parkersburg South at 6 p.m.
yeah, boys soccer, doing pretty well this season, I think. Parkersburg South next Thursday at Parkersburg South.
At
Long
Parkersburg
bus
South,
ride.
yeah.
Not looking forward to that.
How far is that?
It's like an hour and a half.
That's
not bad.
that bad. That's not
It's
that
not
bad.
bad. We get food after, so. And so Devin Wilson to kick off to Xavier Wells.
That's a
Drop the
drop.
ball and almost a disastrous play. But he got farther on this kickoff than he did on the last kickoff. So it was a fumbled. But
He saved it though.
he saved it.
He saved it.
That's the moral. He saved it. 24-yard line. So better field position than they did previously. So we'll see how they get set up here. And just want to mention this crowd again. Homecoming game is always the biggest night, I would say.
Super packed.
Super packed. Or park game whenever we get it. But Caden Knapp rolling out to the right now. Passing to number 4, Landon Snyder again, having a big game thus far. First down. Excited for that one. So
You just have to keep
rolling.
Keep rolling. Keep
Yeah.
with it.
So first down and 10 for the Monarchs. Just under 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. So plenty of time. I'd say, to score again. So making a 2-score game, I think you've got to score on this
100%.
before this quarter ends, because they get it to start off the third quarter. So Caden have to throw out to number 17, Caden Bungard. It's going to be a gain of, looks like, we'll see here, of 4. So again, just chipping away at the field, and that's really what you want for the Monarchs here. So see if they can continue this momentum heading up the field here. Caden Knapp to snap now. Caden Knapp, that's a quick pass out to Landon Snyder, and he's just going to spin move up past the marker. First down, Monarchs. So another great play by Landon Snyder. He's made 3 great catches, 3 great plays. So we'll get another look at that play brought to you by the Health Plan. That was a great play, and I think an even better move there. He made him miss the tackle there. So
That was a great move.
Great move. But he is grabbing his hand there on the sideline, so we'll make sure he's okay. So Caden Knapp now set the pass. 3 receivers to the left now. So as they run to Maverick Masters, he switches it to the right side, and he is brought down by number 1, Tanner Pepper. So again, a both sides player coming big up on both sides. So that is a good first down, good first play for the Monarchs, as that is a 5-yard gain. And that's really all you need, just those 5-yard gains, 6-yard gains, occasional little 30-yard gain, you know.
Slowly start chipping away.
That's all you got to do. So 3 receivers out to the left again for the Monarchs. So there's always a trend every game for this Monarchs formation. I think we found it here. So Caden Knapp 2 set to pass again, throwing it up deep to. That was really anybody's ball there. It looked like it was in the hands of both of them. Hayden Geyser, and that was
Nick Cressy.
Nick Cressy there, yeah. We're gonna replay that. The replay of that brought to you by the Health Plan. So Caden Knapp in shotgun formation or shotgun again. Maverick Lemasters out to the left. He rolls out to the left. He looks for Caden Bungard and it's caught and he is wrapped up by number 1, Tanner Pepper again. So a big third down conversion there for the Monarchs. And they're just rolling on this the second quarter drive. We'll see if they can keep this drive up. And almost getting a little bit of deja vu. We're kind of chipping down the field again, and there was a big turnover. So hoping that doesn't happen. Caden Knapp to third now to number 9, Hayden Geyser again, and that is a great move and a great pass. And he's going to get past the 20-yard line up to around the 17-yard line. So they're going to get into the red zone here for the first time tonight.
I will say Caden Knapp has done an excellent job as quarterback.
Yeah, for sure.
Moving the ball.
Just making plays, making passes,
making passes in general.
I think this is the best set of plays we've seen from the Monarchs so far. So Caden Knapp now rolling out to the right here. And just scrambles out. He's hit as he throws, so incomplete. So he's going to bring up second down and 10 for the Monarchs here. So not much on that play there from the Monarchs as he's just kind of hit as he throws. Look like he was starting away anyway, so looks like we're going to get a timeout from John Marshall.
With 8 minutes left to go, 10-0. We'll see you after break.
As a local law firm, GKT is committed to making drunk drivers pay. If you've been injured by a drunk driver, you don't want a law firm that compromises. You need one that will demand accountability, seek justice for you. You need GKT because the right attorney makes a difference.
If you're gonna make a run and you plan on having fun, the one place you should know, Gumby's Grab and Go. Ooh, Gumby's Grabs.
We're back. And it's going to be John Marshall to set up inside the 20 now. And Hayden Geyser setting up this Wildcat formation. So he's going to be running out, throwing now.
Flag on the play.
Throwing to number 4, Landon Snyder. It looks like it was caught. But it is a flag on the play, so we'll see how that affects the play going forward.
We got illegal procedure on the offense. 5 men in the backfield. That'd be a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains second down.
So just a just a mistake there. So we'll see how they can rebound from that here as they, I guess, now fall out of the red zone down to the 22-yard line for a 2nd and 15 now. So we'll see how Caden Knapp and these Monarchs can rebuttal from that. And Hayden Geyser still at quarterback. So we'll see how this goes this time. Looks like another timeout, or they saw something before the snap. Timeout. Timeout for John Marshall. 2nd timeout of the half. John Marshall trivia, or this is Bob's Lunch John Marshall trivia. It's time for this week's JM football trivia question, sponsored by Bob's Lunch. This week's question is on November 16th, 1985. JM plays its first playoff game in school history. Which team did it play? Was it A, Charleston High School, B, Parkersburg High School, C, Martinsburg High School, or D, Wheeling Park High School?
And the answer is B, Parkersburg High School. In Parkersburg, John Marshall lost the game 10-7. Join us next home game for another JM football trivia segment sponsored by Bob's Lunch.
So Caden Knapp back at quarterback for the Monarchs as he gets set now, rolling out to the left, throwing to number 18, Xavier Wells, will be still short of the first down marker. So it is going to bring up a third down and about 2. So we'll see this a huge third down, and I would assume fourth down territory for the Monarchs. Especially within within this 15-yard line. So we'll see how they can capitalize in this field position here. This kid and I could set out to pass, rolling out to the right, looking, can't find anything, throwing, and just throws incomplete, throwing it away there. So he's going to bring up fourth down and one more chance for the Monarchs to, break something out big here. And I think this is probably the biggest play for John Marshall. I feel like we say that a lot, but I think I mean it this time so far. Fourth down conversions are always big, but when it's 4th and 4, I think it's even bigger. And John throwing out left to Kane Martin, and it's caught left side of the end zone. 4th down conversion touchdown. Kane Martin composed in the back of the end zone and is going to bring the score 10-6 as the Monarchs are going to get set up for this extra point here. What a catch and what a throw by Caden Knapp.
Super big play for the Monarchs.
Huge play there. So see how the Monarchs get lined up here as they assume take the extra point, but could see a 2-point try here. So there's going to be, it is going to be a PAT. That is Landon McCabe. Flag on the play. So it should just be a good kick. And it is.
The defense, that'll be penalized half the distance to the goal. Replay the try.
They'll replay the try, so they might try a 2-point conversion now that they're closer to the end zone here. And it looks like that's what they're gonna do. As Caden Knapp now gets set out there in the shotgun formation, 2 running backs to the right, 1 running back to the right as they move in motion. We'll just see how they line up here. Caden Knapp to hand off, and it is just short of the line. All they needed was maybe a yard and just short there. But we'll get another replay on that touchdown brought to you by the health plan. That was a great throw by Caden Knapp, but it's even better. I don't even know. I think the pass matches the catch there. What a catch. I think when Ken Martin's thinking about that ball, when it's in the air for so long, he's got to be thinking about it. So you gotta commend him for staying composed. So that was a great catch. Kind of with his chest there. So John Marshall now 1-score game, down by 4 with the failed try, 2-point try. So the Monarchs to set out to kick. Number 27, Landon McCabe. Sorry, number 84, that was Reed Hamrick. So Landon McCabe to kick off now. Landon McCabe just saw him yesterday at soccer. So, and it's going to be a knuckleball to number 19 as he rolls out to the left, cuts up the field up around the 45-yard line. So that knuckleball right to number 19, Braylon Murray. So good reaction time from him just to get up the field and turn that into positive yards there. So the Monarchs have to come up huge on defense here. You know, just over, just under 7 minutes to go. You've got to get a stop before they get the ball to start off the second half. You got to go into this halftime with, on a positive note. So we'll see how Warren Local sets up on this offense here. Number 13, Jacob Seeley, to hand off to number 2, Eric Carr. He goes ahead of the field, and tackle by number 2, Isaac Swagger, another big name. Someone in the hallway told me to call him Chunk. So if you ever hear Chunk, that's Isaac Swagger. So
This game is really up in the air for.
So the Warren Local just chipping, not even really just chipping away. Just now the Monarchs come up big as Mason Markinich just bring him down there. Join us at halftime for the GKT halftime show as we're going to crown them the John Marshall King and Queen for the homecoming court.
Can't wait to see what they have for this halftime show.
I agree. It's always good. Look at Jacob Boyette, part of the WJMH crew. Let's see if he wins King as Warren Local throws deep, and it is almost caught. Zeke Young with the coverage. Thank goodness he slapped that out of his hands last minute because he would have been hearing about that tomorrow. That's for sure. That was almost a terrific catch by, what was that? Was that Tanner Pepper? Might have been. So Zeke Young on the coverage there. So Warren Local gets set out here. Third down and very long. Third down 15. So Monarchs so far so good on this drive as they get set out is a flip. Number 1, Tanner Pepper throwing deep to number 18. And it is dropped. And that was good coverage by Caden Knapp, but he had it right in the chest, just dropped there. Number 18, Caleb Tullius. So
number 1, Tanner Pepper is just showing to be an all-around player, offense and defense.
Definitely what it looks like. I wasn't surprised if we see him kicking out here tonight. So Warren Local to punt now, their first punt of the night. See how they punt. Excited to see this. Oh, and
number 3.
Maybe either blocked by number 3 Carter Atkins or just a bad punt. One of the two. So we'll see how it turns out here. So we had another replay on that. Maybe blocked punt. We'll see here on the Hub Plan replay. Might have been blocked. Not too sure.
I really think.
I would say, yeah, definitely for sure. So Carter Atkins to help out on that punt. So Caden Knapp at the 22-yard line. So we'll see here. Marshall Holland just wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. So a gain of 0. So let's see what the Monarchs have in store for 11. So a loss of 1. See what the Monarchs can do here. Clock's ticking. 5 minutes to go in this half. Do you have a drive that can take fewer than 5 minutes? Hopefully the Monarchs can do that.
And they're not down by much.
No, not at all.
There
And there's a
was
flag, in
on
the
the play, though.
backfield, but
And he's
Magical
still
Master's
going.
still on his
He
feet,
is still
which
going.
would be good if the play stands. See, depending on what the foul is there. It was in the backfield, so
Let's see what the refs say.
see what the rest.
Previous spot.
Yeah, it is going to
Repeat
go against
second
the
down.
Monarchs, so it is going to be a repeat of second down and a second down. And it looks like 16. No, sorry. Second down and 22 now. So second and a mile here. So we'll see what the Monarchs can do from this point now. Second and 20. I feel like at this point, you just got to get closer to the first down marker. I mean, you're not trying, or not even that, just get back to the line of scrimmage. Just get back to where you started. Because at this point, it's almost like you're trying to get 2 first downs.
Exactly.
Second and 20. But we'll see what the Monarchs can do here. And when you're chipping away 4 or 5 yards at a time, second and 20 is definitely not where you want to be. Kid enough to snap. It's going to be screen out to the left. Maverick Masters hit, and he's going to get just about. We'll see here.
Tackled by number 9.
So again, about 3 there.
Name a Ryer.
So 3rd and 17, a long third down for the Monarchs here. See how they can capitalize, or even just get in better field position for, when you're this deep in your half and you're this deep from the first down marker, it's kind of hard, to choose a play, because what can you really do? Kidnap throws it deep to out the sideline, so just kind of threw it away there. So it is going to be 4th down, and most likely, it's going to be a punt for John Marshall here. So we'll see how Monarchs can hopefully flip the field here from this punt. Just got to make it to halftime at this point, because they score, it's suddenly a 2-score game again with them getting the ball at halftime. So almost a snap over the head there. So number 1, Tanner Pepper, just a fair catch at the 46 or 44-yard line. So 43, excuse me. So the Monarchs get set up, Horn Local to get set up here. So the Monarchs defense already lined up there, and Warren Local's offense now finally getting out there, and you can see those sumo suits in the student section. Oh my gosh!
I saw them
walking in. It's hard to miss them. I heard those might not even be suits. So timeout, Warren Local. So let's postpone this homecoming king and queen even more.
I know you guys can't see it, but our marching band is getting ready on the side for halftime in about 4 minutes.
I might see the king and queen, honestly.
Something about the band is each week the John Marshall Band marches through the halls of the high school during 4th period. Students and teachers line the hallways of the school to hear the marching Monarchs play the fight song and get everyone excited for the game.
Always when I'm eating lunch, they're playing the music. Wish I was in a class though.
A pretty good song.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's always a surprise. It's always a little never know when they're gonna do it. So it's always a little surprising when you're eating. It's like a little jump scare. So Warren Local to get set up in Monarch territory. Just over 4 minutes ago in the second second quarter. So Warren Local, it's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up second down in about 7. Mason Markin, it's a big name for John Marshall. In my 8th period, he appreciated me calling him a key player, so I appreciate Mason Markinich. And he makes plays out in the field too. So gotta love the guy. So Warren Local, 2nd and 3 now. So we'll see what the Monarchs can stop them here with just over 3 minutes to go here. And they do. It is going to be Briar Hott in the tackle. So it's going to be 3rd down and short here. 3rd down and about 2. He's short 2. So we'll see how the Monarchs can capitalize on defense here. With now just over 2 minutes to go. Warren Local kind of running out of time here. As number 2, Eric Carr, now just big first down for Warren Local. Big chunk of yards there. So, and at this point now they're knocking on the door for another touchdown. So the Monarchs have to come up huge here. But it is a low-scoring game so far. Definitely a lot different from what we saw last week. So we'll see how we get going here. Number 13 throwing out to number 1, Tanner Pepper. Oh, just juking. Looked like Lamar Jackson. That little stop and go there. That was really cool. Tanner Pepper, a first down play there. So we need another look at that. Brought to you by the Health Plan Replay here. Look at this one. That was a good one. That was Briar. Briar got juked like that last year too, and it was even worse. He flew out the sideline, and he needs to get better at that. Come on, Briar. So number 2, Eric Carr again, who just had that big first down run. Now running it on first down to bring it up to a 2nd down and very manageable here, and not quite 2nd goal as we get, but Warren Local still knocking on the door here. 1 minute to go here. Just over a minute, sorry. As number 2, Eric Carr might get the first down, but obviously not in the end zone. So we'll see where they spot him here. This clock is ticking, so now it won't be because Warren Local has called a timeout with 47 seconds left to go in this 2nd quarter.
We are moments away from the halftime show, sponsored by Gold, Corey, and Turak Injury Attorneys. Need help? Get help. Get GKT. Tonight's show features the John Marshall Marching Monarchs, as well as the crowning of the 2024 John Marshall High School Homecoming King and Queen. This year's court bios and winners will be announced by the WJMH freshman Chloe Pickett.
I'm excited to see who wins. Never gone to see a ceremony. I was in the locker room last year. So we'll see how.
Didn't have a homecoming, so it's kind of.
Not a homecoming. What kind of high school does have a homecoming?
That's a great question. But
sorry to hear that.
It'll be cool to see how this homecoming turns out.
So Warren Local on this 3rd down and 1, inching away from the end zone here is number 2, Eric Carr. fights is going to get that first down, but it is going to be short of the end zone as Warren Local is probably going to hurry up here. As they are, maybe not. The clock is running. So just under 40 seconds now to go in this half. Warren Local knocking on the door here. No surprise, he's going to go to Eric Carr, and it is just out, maybe just short of the end zone there. And with 20 seconds to go, Warren Local's got to hurry up. We'll see what they do here.
They've given it to number 2
Yeah.
3 times now. Which, I mean, whatever's working, but
Yeah. And Warren Local is going to call a timeout. Should. Maybe not, unless you have no timeouts. Yeah, no, that's a big stop for the Monarchs. It's going to keep it a one-score game. So Warren Local 10, John Marshall 6. Warren Local will receive the second half kickoff as John Marshall will have the momentum here. And we will be back after this break for the GKT halftime show.
The Marshall County Co-op Propane Division, call 304-845-2375.
Marshall County Schools is currently accepting applications for substitutes in the following categories: aide, bus driver, cook, custodian, secretary, and teacher. Get more details about the openings at mcsjobs.net. Interested? Apply at mcsjobs.net.
With a legacy of champions and a future blazing with possibilities, Bethany College is rising to new heights. Experience the thrill of victory from the gridiron to the mat, the court, and beyond. Bethany College has built momentum introducing new teams in women's wrestling, men's volleyball, acrobatics and tumbling, and esports. Join the Bison family and become part of a winning tradition. Take the first step towards greatness. Enroll at Bethany College today. Bethany College, dare to dream bigger.
The Monarch band now coming on the field. And I think tonight, more importantly, the homecoming court with their escorts. So we'll see them shortly. Seeing who will win. And I don't really know. I thought it was a voting, but apparently they draw straws for the homecoming king and queen.
I was going to ask if you had any guesses on
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. Maybe it's fixed. I couldn't tell you, honestly.
Homecoming ceremony. The coronation of the king and queen will take place after you meet this year's homecoming court. Jacob Boyette is being escorted by his parents, Gina and Gary Boyette. While attending John Marshall, Jacob has been involved in Monarch Company, WJMH Media, YLA, and National Honor Society. Outside of school, he's involved in community theater at Ogilvy Institute's Towngate Theater. After graduation, Jacob plans to attend college to earn a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. Audrey Ferguson is being escorted by her parents, Melissa Hott and Eric Ferguson. While attending John Marshall, Audrey has been involved in Student Council, National Honor Society, and has served as the executive producer of WJMH Media. She has been involved in track, where she has been a state qualifier since her freshman year. Outside of school, Audrey was a national youth correspondent at the Washington Journalism and Media Conference in Washington, D.C. Following graduation, Audrey will attend a 4-year college to study law. Brooks Harrison is the son of Brian Harrison and the late Heather Harrison. He's being escorted by his father, Brian Harrison, and stepmother, Rhonda Clark. While attending John Marshall, Brooks has been involved in Legacy Club, the Game Changer program, academic team, Football O-Line Club, Monarch Choir, and the Grow Your Own West Virginia State Teacher Program. He has participated in football, wrestling, and baseball. Outside of school, Brooks is involved in Young Life in the New Bridge Church, where he participates in the 180 Youth Group. After graduation, Brooks plans to attend West Liberty to participate in theater and become a teacher. Madison Galloway is being escorted by her parents, Harry and Kelly Galloway. While attending John Marshall, Madison has served as the clinical manager of Monarch Medical, is involved in Monarch Choir, HOSA, and Outdoor Club. She is a member of the lacrosse and archery club sports. Outside of school, she is a cadet with Limestone EMS, volunteers with Vacation Bible School, and Ohio Valley Night to Shine. After graduation, Madison plans to attend Marshall University to become a dietitian. Kal-El Hill is the son of the late Sherman and Christy Hill. He is being escorted by his grandparents, Chuck and Janet Porter, his aunt Jody Yoho, and his nanny, Marlis Hill. While attending John Marshall, Cal serves as the president of YLA, is the class president for the class of 2025, is a member of Monarch Company, Orchestra, and Band. Outside of school, he serves as Secretary General of the West Virginia-Ohio YLA Model United Nations. After graduation, Cal plans to attend WVU to pursue a degree in political science. Emmy Lee Harkless Lehue is being escorted by her mother, Donnie Harkless, her father, Donald Lehue, stepdad, Jason Gravis, brother, Dean Lehue, and grandmother, Elizabeth Lehue. While attending John Marshall, she is the president of HOSA Club, a member of Student Council, National Technical Honor Society, and the Public Relations Manager for Monarch Medical. She has been involved with the swim team. Outside of school, she has been a competitive cheerleader for 7 years, a girls' state participant, and a junior cheer coach for ICE All-Stars. After graduation, Emmy plans to attend West Liberty University to pursue a degree as a physician assistant. Clay Howard is being escorted by his parents, Russ and Joyce Howard. While attending John Marshall, Clay has been involved in chamber orchestra in the Wheeling Symphony Youth Orchestra. He has been involved in football, track, and archery. After graduation, Clay plans to attend school to be an orthodontist. Maitland Miller is being escorted by her parents, Monica and Matthew Miller, and her brother, Morgan Miller. While attending John Marshall, Maitland has been a member of Drug Free Club, Outdoor Club, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, and Student Council, where she serves as president. She has served as the captain of both soccer and the swim team. She has been involved in track and also plays basketball. Outside of school, she's a member of the St. Francis Church and has attended Rhododendron Girls State. She has been a longtime member and volunteer for the Marshall County Swim Team and also is involved in the Cardinal Aquatic Swim Team. After graduation, Maitland wants to attend WVU to major in neuroscience, minor in biomedical engineering, and be accepted into medical school. Silas Wayne Summers is being escorted by his parents, Jason and Lisa Summers. While attending John Marshall, Silas has been a member of the Football O-Line Club and HOSA. He is a member of the football team where he serves as a captain and is also involved in track. Outside of school, he is a member of Fairview Church, works on the family farm, loves traveling, and is a professional socializer. After graduation, he plans to save lives by working in the medical field. Madison Walker is being escorted by her parents, James and Crystal Walker. While attending John Marshall, Madison has been a member of FFA and has participated in lacrosse. She's a member of Church Alive and has an interest in mechanics. After graduation, Madison wants to attend a trade school for welding and obtaining a CDL. Xander Ward is being escorted by his parents, Chris and Autumn Ward. While attending John Marshall, Xander has been a member of National Honor Society and National Technical Honor Society. He's a captain for the wrestling team. Outside of school, Xander is a wrestling referee and coach. He is also a member of Young Life. After graduation, he wants to continue his wrestling career in college and study business management. Helping with the crowning of the 2024 John Marshall King and Queen is the 2023 King and Queen, Lauren Rice and Brody Williams. The king will be decided by drawing the special King of the Jungle box. Kings, open your boxes. The 2024 Homecoming King is Clay Howard. Congratulations. The Queen will be decided by the drawing of a red rose. Queens, unwrap your roses. The 2024 Homecoming Queen is Madison Galloway. Congratulations.
Clay McCord. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Clay Howard.
Clay Howard, my bad. Clay McCord is another kid. Clay Howard. I don't know if I'm excited or I should be dreading him talking about that in third period. But I mean, I feel like now I've got to refer to him as King Howard. And I guess in Madison Galloway, Queen Galloway now. Look at King Howard. What do you got? I think I'm referring to him as that from now on. Or King Howard. Yeah, King Howard or King Clay. I think I gotta decide between the two.
Scary part is I don't think you're joking at all. I think you'd actually do it.
Well, we've got more GKT halftime after this break.
Injured in an accident? We're ready to help. Chat with a legal representative now at gkt.com or contact our office 845-9750 for a free consultation. gkt.com, the right attorney makes a difference.
My name is Mike Scheel, and I'm an orthopedic surgeon with WVU Medicine at Reynolds Memorial Hospital. So we have a unique opportunity here at Reynolds to work with the ROSA surgical robot. The results have been amazing. We can really predict what your alignment is going to be, what your tracking is going to be, what your range of motion is going to look like before we ever cut you. The results for patients have been outstanding.
For over 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community, the health plan. Here for you.
As a local law firm, GKT is committed to making drunk drivers pay. If you've been injured by a drunk driver, you don't want a law firm that compromises. You need one that will demand accountability and seek justice for you. You need GKT because the right attorney makes a difference.
Welcome back. We are here at Monarch Stadium
Maddie.
as the homecoming court has just been crowned, and we are going to get some scores around the valley here. So we will get those shortly. So here are the around the valley scores. Morgantown 7, Wheeling Park 7.
Brook 0, Bridgeport, West Virginia 34, second quarter.
Weir 0, Kaiser 0.
Oak Glen 0.
Moving on, we have Ron Brown DC 0, Wheeling Central 14.
Cameron 28, Madonna 0 at the half.
100 0. Garrett 21.
Magnolia 0.
Belair 0, St. Clairsville 14.
Lindsley 7, Steubenville 21, second.
Burn Union 0, Martins Ferry 42.
Bridgeport 35, Bellsville 0.
Shadyside 7, River 0.
Buckeye Local 0, Toronto 21.
Harrison Central 0, Indian Creek 33.
Caldwell 0, Barnesville 27.
Union Local 28.
Monroe Central 7, Shenandoah 0.
Steubenville 21. Lindsley 7. Bridgeport, West Virginia 48. Brook nothing.
So we got 4 minutes to go before this second half starts back up.
Bellsville nothing. Cambridge 36.
So
nothing.
I think
And we'll do the Metro News. Springville 17. Washington nothing. Martinsburg 35. Nothing.
Let's hear from the 2024 John Marshall High School homecoming queen, Madison Galloway, who joins WJMH reporter Ryan Himrod on the sideline. Ryan?
Jefferson 42. Hedgesville 13.
What does it mean to be chosen as the 2024 John Marshall homecoming queen?
Honestly, right now, I just feel like I'm in a bit of shock. I'm really grateful for the whole experience. I made so many new friends, and I just can't believe it.
Congratulations. Reporting on the sideline, I'm Ryan Himrod with WJMH Sports.
Nitro 30. Ripley 6.
Thank you, Ryan.
Elkins 10. Grafton
So
7. The home with Chuck Duckworth.
I guess we probably won't be getting a word from King Howard, as he is obviously playing football.
Got 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes until the second half starts back up here.
Katy Spring nothing. Also, we have
And we'll be back
Robert P.
after this break.
7. Mossman 7.
If you're gonna make a run and you plan on having fun, the one place you should know. Gumby's grab and go. Ooh, Gumby's rocks.
The Marshall County Co-op Propane Division, call 304-845-2375.
With a legacy of champions and a future blazing with possibilities, Bethany College is rising to new heights. Experience the thrill of victory from the gridiron to the mat, the court, and beyond. Bethany College is building momentum, introducing new teams in women's wrestling, men's volleyball, acrobatics and tumbling, and esports. Join the Bison family and become part of a winning tradition. Take the first step towards greatness. Enroll at Bethany College today. Bethany College, dare to dream bigger.
The Marshall County Schools LSIC Showcase will be held on Tuesday, October 15th from 5:30 p.m. until 7 p.m. in the Moundsville Center at the former West Virginia Penitentiary. Each of the county's 13 schools will demonstrate unique aspects of its curriculum. It's free to attend and open to the public.
You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
We are back with just little time left to go with this halftime break, with Warren Local to receive the second half kickoff. But we still have some time to go as the I guess the first half horn or second half horn to start goes off, and Warren Local and John Marshall will be set to receive and kick off here shortly. Warren Local actually taking their time. I guess we do have 2 minutes and 30 seconds added on to the halftime warm up. It's always a surprise how much they add. Sometimes it's 30 seconds, sometimes it's 5 minutes. So today a little bit right in the middle, 2 minutes and what was it? 40 seconds? I don't know.
2 minutes and 40 seconds.
About something like that. So student section a little bit dispersed as of right now. Kind of gonna hope they come back. Hopefully that was a temporary thing and they're not abandoning the Monarchs so early, as this is a still,
very close game.
Yeah, there's a fairly close game.
I was gonna say this game is kind of up in the air for both teams.
We'll say a plus side. We'll say I just saw. I guess I don't want to spoil anything too early, but there might be a fifth quarter here tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, fifth quarter for John Marshall students. So don't get too excited.
Okay.
But just saying it's gonna be fun. I'll be there. You won't.
No wonder there's a lot of students here in the student section.
Yeah, compared to your student section at your high school, what would you say is bigger? And why is it John Marshall?
Do I have to answer that question?
Yeah.
Definitely John Marshall.
Yeah.
The amount of energy that John Marshall brings just in general.
It's probably better than what was your school called?
Okay, don't dog on my school now.
No, I'm just asking. I was just asking. Like, what was it called?
Highland.
Highland.
Or it was Scots.
Scots. Well, I would say a Monarch could beat a Scottish guy.
I don't know. We got a sword. But we do have bagpipes, so.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Monarchs could definitely beat a Scot, though.
Yeah, I say a Monarch with some bagpipes. They'll combine the two. So the Monarchs do kick off now. Warren Local to receive this second half. So Warren Local stopped short on their would have been their second touchdown of the evening, but not to be as the Monarchs come up huge. The Monarchs defense is really the staple of John Marshall, and it's proven here tonight. As 84, Landon McCabe will kick off. So Warren Local to come out now. Number 22, that is Landon Fairbanks. So they'll be over the 30-yard line.
The second half of this John Marshall High School football game is presented by Marshall County Co-op Propane Division.
We're back as John Marshall will get set up for this first down on defense. Warren Local will get set up just over the 30-yard line. Jacob Seeley to set up shop as they will be a quick run, and it's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. There's going to be a loss of yards there. So John Marshall looking promising so far. Coming up big on that first play. Loss of 1. So keep that up. And
I don't mean to interrupt, but
no, you're good.
Can we talk about number?
See what you have to say.
Well, what was it? Number 77.
77.
6'7" or 6'6".
John Marshall or 13. Owen.
13.
That is Owen. It's Owen Bookman.
Owen Bookman.
Owen Bookman. Tanner Pepper got it in. Just got past the line of scrimmage and will still be short of the first down marker, but we'll make it a third down and a little bit more manageable for third down and 5 here. So John Marshall kind of with a big third down here.
I feel like John Marshall's defense is definitely picking it up this half too.
Yeah, for sure. Especially on this first drive. Definitely looking a lot better thus far. So Warren Local out to the left, and he's going to be right at that first down marker. We'll see where they put him. He might be maybe in short. We'll see where they spot him here. And he is going to be just short. So wouldn't be surprised if they go for it here, as it's 4th and a very, very short one. But the Monarchs have proven they can stop Warren Local on a very short, range of field. They stopped them right before the first half ended. And that's really close. Really close. So we'll see where they spot them. And it looks like they are going to move the chain. So it is going to be a first down for Warren Local there. And the Monarch crowd not too fond of that call there. But a first down nonetheless. So Warren Local to set up shop right before midfield here. See what they can do on this first down play. Throwing to Tanner Pepper, big name in this first half. We'll see what he can do in the second half. He picks up a first down. Flag on the play right where the tackle is going down. So we'll see if it's coming back or if it's going forward, depending on what this flag is. Oh my. Looks like it was a fight.
5-yard penalty added to the end of the run. The result of the play is a first down.
Just wore face mask was 15. Maybe not. But mistake for John Marshall there. Just tacked on another 5 yards to Tanner Pepper's catch and run there. So I'm sure he's he's thankful for that. So John Marshall to just try to stop. And Warren Local just getting past midfield, and those quick passes were working, and they run up the middle here, and it's just going to get stopped once again. John Marshall is ready for the run up the middle, and as they've proven. So see what Local can do here. Ball at the 39 now. So to pass the Tanner Peppers over the middle, up past the 25-yard line, up to around the 24. A nice catch by Tanner Pepper. He has just been all over it to, this half, especially the first half. Let's get another look at that. Brought to you by the Health Plan Replay. Now at the Monarch 24. Just not a lot of positive for this Monarch defense. Stopping the run, yes, but pass coverage wise, it's yeah, really. So passing yet again, rolling out right, throwing now, and it is almost intercepted. Wide receiver had to play a bit of DB there just to make it not a turnover. Number 11, Nick Cressy, really on the defense there, but that's Caden Martin almost with the interception. Would have been a huge play for John Marshall to kind of flip the momentum and change the way this game is going. But we'll get another look at that almost turnover there, brought to you by the Health Plan. Just throws it up there. Right out of the hands. So it will bring up Warren Local here in a quick pass to number 1, Tanner Pepper. And a good chunk of yards there, but danced nowhere. So it'll be third down and a long 3. So at the Monarchs 18 now. So Jacob Seeley to pass now to Tanner Pepper again. Identical plays almost 3 times in a row here. Wouldn't be surprised if it's another quick pass to Tanner Pepper here. Let's see what the Monarchs can do here. Let's get another look. Let's just see what the Monarchs can do here on defense. Just at this point, just hoping for turnovers, hoping for a glimmer of hope here. As it is a run that has been working this game and doesn't work there, surprisingly. So let's see what Warren Local can respond with here. But John Marshall, positive, a positive and a drive full of negatives. So, you just got to take one positive and just keep going. Just try to turn this game around because this is, it's 10-6. This is a very, very close game. Now, it might not seem like it. I feel like it's been feeling like Warren Logo's had the ball almost the entire game. So the Monarchs defense has got to be tired. They've got to get a stop here. As Warren Local rolls out right, number 5. That is James Payne for the touchdown. Warren Local extends their lead 10-6 before the try. Number 88, Devin Wilson, for the PAT here. Perfect thus far on PATs and field goals. So expect nothing less, I should say. That is as good. 17-6 here. Let's get another look on that touchdown brought to you by the Health Plan. And that's just those quick passes, those quick plays that are just eating John Marshall alive here. And we've got to see that again on a different angle here. Thankful for all these cameras around the field to get these angles. Makes it really nice to just kind of see what kind of, honestly, for this one, kind of just what went wrong. You know, it's just the Monarchs sideline, or should I say Monarchs student section, still very loud. Obviously, with it being homecoming weekend, the Monarchs crowd still very much alive. So, still a game here. Still time to respond for John Marshall. We'll see how Devin Wilson can kick off here. He kicks off deep to Xavier Wells. Xavier Wells takes it past the 20, up past the 30, almost to the 35-yard line. So a very good return for Xavier Wells there. Very fast. See how the Monarchs can set up shop just before the 35-yard line. And, you know, what is Warren Local expecting here? I feel like John Marshall knows what, Warren Local is kind of going to bring out. I mean, it almost feels like they've been pressured in the pocket every time. So we'll see how John Marshall can and it just fumbled snap, and it's picked up by, not sure yet, looks to be Warren Local on the mood. And it is Warren Local's ball. Just a big mistake for John Marshall there, as this game is kind of running away from him now. It's just mistakes. We need another look at that. Brought to you by the Health Plan Replay. And I'm not sure where it went wrong there. It looks like it was just a bad handoff, just misconnect there. So
right before you were talking about what John Marshall needed, and I was going to say, like you said before, they needed aggressive offense and they needed another touchdown.
Yeah, I agree. And that's not going to help. I feel like if one local scores here, it's going to get out of John Marshall's hands pretty quickly. You know. So a quick whistle there, as it'll be a gain of about 2. Just over 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Warren Local has been lacking on the run game thus far. Passing wise, they've been excellent. You know, you can see why they put up 56 points or 52 points, whatever points it was against last weekend. It's a Tanner Peppers over the left side touchdown. Just jogged right into the end zone.
Right when you said about the passing.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
23-6 as it stands for the extra point. And it is running away from the Monarchs here. They've got to get something back, because within 2 minutes it's 14 points. So the extra try here. Devin Wilson, my guy. Snaps good, hold good, kick it good. 24-6 as it stands. With another look at that pass and catch, brought to you by the Health Plan Replay. So just a lob right up, and you just beat him. So let's go and look at that on a different angle here on the Health Plan Replay. That's a good angle there. Just a lot of separation. It's right into the end zone there. makes it look easy. So, assuming it's going to Xavier Wells, it's been the trend so far. Monarch student section still still lively.
Still seems like no one's really left. Like they're all there still.
Yeah, which is very surprising. Very surprising. Actually, you know what? No, it's not surprising because 4 of the 5 weeks have been the number one student section. Xavier Wells takes this kick past the 30-yard line. He's kind of found his rhythm on these kickoffs now. Consistently getting past the 30 now. So huge drive for the Monarchs now, as it's what is it? 3-score game now. So you gotta make something happen, and if you don't, and then it starts to turn into a running the clock out game, which is I don't think that's a game that people or anybody can win on homecoming weekend. Caden Knapp digging up out wide, bobbled. Almost looked like a glimmer of interception there as it went up in the air. Got a little scared there. Flag on the play. So let's see what the call is.
Now, on the offense, number 55, that'll be 15 yards
So
from the previous
personal
spot.
foul.
Remains first down.
On number 55, Kyle Williams. What was that? Missed that last part. So it is a personal foul. So that's a 15-yard penalty. So a first down and 10 now turned into a second down and 25. So not the most ideal field position.
If you remember, this is what happened last time.
Yeah. Empty
They
set
had the
for
ball.
Caden Knapp. Throwing deep. Nobody in the vicinity. Almost looked like it was going to be picked off there. So just kind of throwing it up there, 3rd and 25 now. I would honestly expect another empty set long pass again. So we'll see what they can do here. And you go from chipping away and getting in the red zone to little mistakes, and now within your red zone. So that kind of tells you how much momentum can change a game. It's hitting guys are going to get knocked out for the original line to gain. So it is going to bring up a 4th down and what is that? 4th down and about 14. So we'll see how they get lined up here. It's going to be punt, as it sounds like. At what point in the game do you not punt? 3-score game. 4 minutes ago in the 3rd quarter. Decent punt. Better roll. Best roll maybe he could have gotten. So maybe a bad decision from Tanner Pepper, the first one of the evening, to not field that one. So Warren Local will set up shop in their own territory. I think one more score ends it, unfortunately. I think the way the momentum is going in this game, John Marshall has got to come up big. They've got to come up big on homecoming. They've got to come up and, just put the pieces in place. They have the pieces. They have everything they need. They just need to put it into place.
WJMH Media production of John Marshall High School football is sponsored by Allied Realty Groups, Bob's Lunch, and Gumby's.
Timeout, John Marshall. So they're first of the half.
The difference between the first half and the second half
Is almost 9 day. Literally.
Yeah.
So just not much. Let's see. Marshall County Schools is teaming with WVU Medicine to ask Marshall County citizens about their health needs. Please scan the QR code to complete the community health survey. The results will be used to help guide Reynolds Memorial Hospital health programs. So after the John Marshall timeout, Warren Local will get set to go on offense here as they throw it up deep. Tanner Peppers, ball's out of bounds, so Tanner Peppers had no way of getting to it. So we'll see how Warren Local can set up on the second down. And the word to describe the second half is sluggish. Quite frankly, you know.
For John Marshall.
Well, yeah, of course.
A little bit.
Of course.
A little bit disappointing.
Yeah, especially for homecoming weekend, you know. You expect him to come out, you know, with like a different type of, an energy for homecoming. You look
I
for,
believe they were in the first
yeah,
half.
I agree.
That's
I agree.
That's the only problem with it, is because I know that they can do it the first half.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of maintaining it throughout the.
I think that turnover just it's been a different mood, you know, since then.
I don't want to say killed them, but it definitely changed. It changed
Definitely
their
changes
energy.
and that's for sure. Yeah. It's definitely a different vibe, if you will.
Probably the best way to put it.
Yeah, for sure. So Warren Local 2 set now. Third down and 10. So it looks like a false start. We'll see who that is against.
Dead ball. Delay a game on the offense. 5-yard
Delay a
penalty from the
game.
previous spot. It remains third down.
So we'll see how John Marshall can capitalize on now this 3rd and 15. Hopefully with a positive. I mean, it at this point, you know, it's all you can hope for. So we'll see what they can do here. Warren Local just to run it up. John Marshall's going to stop him. And like I said, at this point, it just feels like a clock game in the third quarter. So we'll see. Warren Local will punt here. So John Marshall has got to come up big on offense. You know, you've just fine passes. I feel like, you know, I don't think it's got to get a score. Got to get something back. Got to have some sort of momentum. So Warren Local will punt now. Not blocked this time. Will have an opportunity to be fielded and it won't. So the ball is down at the 47-yard line, and the Monarchs will set up shop in Warren Local territory. So decent field position for the Monarchs. Not in their territory, which is so far better than, you know, they've had. So you've got to expect Caden App to come up big here, you know, be a leader, you know, upperclassman now, you know, smart kid. I feel like all around it's just putting the pieces together. I mean, again, just have everything. It's just, do they want it? Caden Bung will come in motion.
Flag on the
Flag, another flag. So we'll see what the flag is there.
Delay a game on the
Another
offense.
delay a game. So
5 yards from the previous spot. It remains first down.
wanted to make sure this game lasts as long as possible. The delay games here back to back. So both on both teams. So we'll see if Warren Local and John Marshall can figure out the delay game thing here. As John Marshall will get set now in their own territory. The penalty set them back into John Marshall. Caden Knapp rolling out, and he is sacked. And it's going to be a loss of about 6 on the play. That was a good just swarm tackle play from Warren Local there. I mean, there was almost just nothing you can do there. Second 20 for the Monarchs now. See what they can do here. I mean, what do you expect here? I mean, not even. Do you roll out and try what you've been doing, or Caden Bungard out to the slot or the flat there, flag in the backfield? So maybe a saving grace for the Monarchs, depending on who it's on. See how it looks here.
Holding on the offense, number 69. That penalty
So it is
will
going
be
to go
declined.
against John Marshall.
It'll go to third down.
So they'll decline the foul. So instead of a second 25, it is a third and 20. Yeah. So or third and third and 20. So not really losing much on declining that. So we'll see what John Marshall can do here on this third down and quite long. Caden now gets set back to pass, rolling out to the left, firing out wide, and is intercepted. Number 19, Braylon Murray. Great interception there. And just a bit of just lost the wide receiver battle there. We'll get another replay on that. Brought to you by the health plan here. Intended for number 4, Lance Snyder. It just looked like he lost his footing there.
It was a great play by Warren High, but you just can't have that for the Monarchs.
Let's get another angle on the interception here. Brought to you by the health plan replay. Yeah. There's almost nothing you can do about that. Just a great play. Run up the middle. Number 22, Landon Fairbanks. Run game has been non-existent for Warren Local here, but that was a gain of 3. So honestly, one of their longer runs this second half. So see how the Warren Local can see what their game plan is for this. Just over a minute left in the third quarter. See what their mindset is. My guess would be run. And the run game, I guess, is coming together now that I mentioned that it's not. Fairbanks, again, on the carry. I don't know if that's the run game coming together or that's John Marshall, at the end of the ropes. So at this point, what's the mindset for John Marshall? Is it, are we still in this game? Is it, try to make a most of this, of this game?
I think it's a little bit of both.
And yeah, there's really no way to put it. It's an eventful game, and just almost a tackle for loss turned into almost a 2-yard gain. So just almost a positive play for the Monarchs. Not a big game, but just kind of shows you that things can be better.
100%.
As this third quarter is going to end, and we're going to roll into the fourth quarter. Warren Local 24, John Marshall 6. And we will be back after this break.
The public is invited to use the track and field at Monarch Stadium every Sunday from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. Monarch Stadium Community Night continues through the end of October. No pets are permitted.
The Marshall County Schools LSIC Showcase will be held on Tuesday, October 15th from 5:30 p.m. until 7 p.m. in the Moundsville Center at the former West Virginia Penitentiary. Each of the county's 13 schools will demonstrate unique aspects of its curriculum. It's free to attend and open to the public.
Marshall County Schools is currently accepting applications for substitutes in the following categories: aide, bus driver, cook, custodian, secretary, and teacher. Get more details about the openings at mcsjobs.net. Interested? Apply at mcsjobs.net.
We're back at Monarch Stadium here in Moundsville as the circle is forming down on the track. It's always fun to see how it forms and
The infamous circle.
the suits. How are you even supposed to fit those sumo suits in the circle? I mean, regular suits that are not inflatable. Those are real. And we can actually not hear a single word he's saying, so we'll ignore that. As another flag on the play. If we had a number of how many flags, if I had a dime for how many flags, I'd probably have a couple bucks. I might have enough to
Third
get
quarter
something from
especially.
the vending machine.
Third quarter especially.
Oh my gosh.
Head ball, encroachment on the defense.
Encroachment.
5-yard penalty from the spot.
When's the last time you heard the word
Remains second
encroachment?
down.
Not recently.
Not recently.
So another mistake for John Marshall, as it's going to be a second down and 4. So see how they can set up here as Warren Local will get set, and it's going to be a run by number 2 Eric Carr.
And another
as he goes out of bounds, the clock will stop. Another flag on the play, so we'll see what it is. Could be coming back. Was in the backfield, so we'll see.
We got holding on the offense. Number 5. That'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Remains second down.
So a foul on Warren Local now. So we'll see how they can, I guess, respond here. 2nd and 11. With
lots of energy from the circle.
I can't lie. I'm losing what I'm saying because I keep watching the circle. It's very mesmerizing. Love the circle every time. So Warren Local now out to pass, just really to no one there. Right in the middle of everyone, but does fall into nobody. So we'll bring up a third down. 11 minutes and 45 left to go on the clock. Third down 11 for Warren Local now. See what their mindset on this 3rd and 11 is. So you roll out to the right, throwing to just dropped number 24. That was intended for Aiden Strawler. So almost a first down conversion for Warren there. So Hayden Geyser is going to set up to receive. So this punt is one was blocked, one was a good punt. So could see a block here. And it looked like it could have been blocked, but he hesitated right at the end there. Hayden Geyser running out to the right and cuts right in, and there is a flag there. Let's see what the flag is going to be on here. Let's wait for the call here.
On the return, we have holding on the return team, number 4. That'll be penalized 10 yards from the spot of the foul. First down, John Marshall.
So it will be first down, John Marshall. Be against one local, so we'll see how John Marshall can capitalize on this. So John Marshall just trying to find some positive energy on this fourth quarter now. First drive of this fourth quarter of this homecoming night. Hayden Geyser slipped right through the hands there. So just kind of sums up this night. Looks like it's going to be good. Just right out of the hands. So we'll see what John Marshall can do on the second down and 10 here. So John Marshall can do on this second down and 10. A lot still to play in this fourth quarter, so it's definitely, I mean, far from over, but it's definitely far from being close. If that makes sense. It's not over, but it's not.
It's definitely a fight that they have to put up.
It's a fight they're gonna have to put up. It's just whether they want it. Let's get another look at that. Brought to you by the Health Plan Replay. And a nice play by Kanan Knapp there just to get it away and get some positive yardage there. So 3rd and 5 now. Kanan Knapp throwing out to just out of the hands. Xavier Wells, great throw. Right decision, just it will bring up 4th down, so we'll see what they can do here. We'll bring up 4th and 5 for the Monarchs. You know, I think, if you're Mark Caesar, what do you what's your game plan, at this point in time in the game? What do you tell your team? That's a great catch by Hayden Geyser.
I was gonna say, it just seems like they're in their own heads right now, but that was a good catch. So.
That was a great catch.
If they can keep that up.
Let's get another look at that sideline catch brought to you by the Health Plan Replay here.
Great catch. Yeah.
Great catch there. See Chunk on the sideline there. Getting excited. Kanan Knapp throwing out to the left. That is Landon Snyder again. He's going to be wrapped up right at the 40-yard line. So great catch and run there. Let's get another replay on that. Brought to you by the Health Plan. It's a great catch, great run. See how Kanan Knapp can do in this first down situation here. Throwing deep to Xavier Wells. It's a great throw, and that's an even better catch by Xavier Wells. Touchdown, Monarchs. What a catch, Xavier Wells, and what a throw by Kanan Knapp. This game is not over yet. That's for sure.
I definitely both spoke to soon in the beginning there.
Yeah, I'm expecting 2 points here.
They
2-point
dropped two
conversion.
passes and then they were go after
Yeah.
that.
So 2-score game now. 10 minutes to go. And 2 scores is very, very possible. Defense has got to come up huge here. Look at the Sumos. Oh my gosh. So going for 2 now. Maverick Masters a throw on the other side of the end zone. And it is dropped. Bobble was hit in the head there. That was intended for number 9 Hayden Geyser. Let's get another look at that. Touchdown brought you by the health plan replay. What a throw. What a throw. 45-yard. Just bomb. Caught. Good job by Xavier Wells just hold on to that ball. Dropped that ball earlier, made up for it there. That's for sure. So now a 12-point game. I feel like in that situation, you take the extra point. Make it a 11-score game. Now you only need 2 touchdowns. Dominic.
The WJMH Media production of John Marshall High School football is sponsored by the Marshall County Co-op, WVU Medicine, and Bethany College.
So John Marshall now to set the kickoff. Landon McCabe. A soccer guy. Can't mention it enough. Looks like set up for an onside kick here. This he should be good at. Onside kicks are very similar style to a soccer type of kick. So we'll see how. Looks like one local will actually take a timeout here to get their hands team out. So one local will burn timeout. So see what John Marshall plans to do here. If you're Landon McCabe, this is your favorite part right here. Kicking the onside kick. There's not a better kick to kick as a kicker as the onside kick. It's so fun. Can't go wrong because you're kicking it. Everybody else doing the job. So we'll see how Landon McCabe can do this now as he flips it to the other side. So one local will flip their hands team to the left side as Landon McCabe kicks it now. Bounces right at the perfect time and is fielded. And it looks like it was maybe out of the hands. Maybe John Marshall has it here. We'll see. And it will be Warren Local's ball. So it looks like almost a glimmer of hope there. But it is Warren Local's ball. So that was a great onside kick by Landon McCabe there. It's probably because he plays soccer, honestly. Looked like a soccer kick there. That's probably why. So great kick nonetheless, though. So John Marshall, just gotta get a stop here. If they want any chance of, winning this game, making it a memorable homecoming game. So one local runs it right up the gut here for a gain of about almost 6. So one local will just eat away at the clock now. 12-point game. Starting to get the run game working at possibly the worst time for John Marshall. So see how John Marshall can capitalize on this. So big stop for John Marshall there, as it is a gain of about 1. 3rd down and 4 there. So see how John Marshall can come up big on, I said earlier, but I'm gonna say it. Biggest third down of the of the game so far. At this point in the game, it's not too late to come back, but I feel like
I was gonna bring
it's
that
now
up.
or never.
As long as the defense stops them.
Mm-hmm. There's still plenty of time. So one local to pass now, working so far. Tanner Pepper dropped the ball. First drop of the night. Couldn't come at a worse time or a better time for the Monarchs. So it would bring up fourth down for Warren Local. Let's get another look at that. Brought to you by the Health Plan replay here. Just in and out of the hands. Great coverage by Carter Adkins there. It's got to be hot in that Monarch suit down there. It's got to be miserable. I can't imagine that. It's hot in here, and I just can't imagine. So a wobbly punt, fair catch, signaled muffed, but falls on it immediately. Those knuckleballs, hard to catch, proven there. So 8 minutes and 24 left to go. Plenty of time to bring up some points here for John Marshall. So what would the Monarchs have in store here? Monarchs deep in their own territory, though, on their own 21-yard line. So they're going to have to drive, 79 yards if they're going to want to put points on the board. So I think it starts with, allegedly, I guess, a timeout for John Marshall. So whatever they were thinking, they're rethinking it. But we will be back after this break.
This John Marshall football game is presented by WVU Medicine.
The public is invited to use the track and field at Monarchs Stadium every Sunday from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. Monarchs Stadium Community Night continues through the end of October. No pets are permitted.
You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
We are back in Monarch Stadium here in Moundsville as the Monarchs get set here on offense. Caden Knapp, empty set. Three receivers out to the right, throwing to the left, dropped. Caden Bungard, the hair cutter. See how the Monarchs can, I guess, kind of just flip the script here. Got to get positive, When you're down the whole game and you're digging yourself out of a pit, it's gonna feel negative the whole game, So just gotta get a positive note here.
If you don't remember, they were in this position last time and they scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of.
Great spin move there by Ken Martin, but there's so many defenders there.
Anyways, it's just a matter of how much they really want it.
Yeah, that's all it comes down to. See how the Monarchs can come up here. Third down and 7 now. 7:50 left to go in this fourth quarter. It's John Marshall here. Maverick Masters to Diggy's left. Kidnap scrambling out to the left and just trying to find a pass here. Pass out to Kane Martin, who just can't find anywhere. Chain gang almost knocked out there. Looks like it will be a first down, though, according to the chain gang falling over there. Let's get another look at that, brought to you by the Health Plan Replay. Good move there by Kane Martin. Just kind of just dancing, really. Looks like it might be a little bit short, maybe yards short there. Yeah, 4th down and 1 to go. So Diggy, quarterback keeper, up the middle here, up past the 40-yard line. Big first down for John Marshall. Good play call there. See how John Marshall can use that momentum carrying forward here. Good first down there. Let's get another look at that, brought to you by the Health Plan Replay. Caden Knapp getting set now. Monarchs lined up. Caden Knapp rolling out to the right now, throwing it away over to the sideline. Kane Martin catching it on the field and off the field. So, see how Monarchs can. It's just with now under 7 minutes to go.
It's just a time crunch for them.
Yeah, at this point, you're playing Warren Local. Now you're playing the time. So, just gotta find a way to, break it down to one opponent, I guess. See how John Marshall can come up here on the 2nd down and 10. As Caden Knapp rolls out to the right here, throwing to the middle. Xavier Wells, that was a great throw.
Great throw, great catch.
Throw there by Caden Knapp. Let's get another look at that, brought to you by the Health Plan Replay. Great throw there. Great awareness by Xavier Wells. So it'll bring it to the Warren 48-yard line as the Monarchs get set up here. Caden Knapp in a empty set. Caden Knapp dropping back, rolling out to his right, throwing it to Kane Martin, running up the sideline. He's going to get the first down and more up past the 30-yard line. So a glimmer of hope for the John Marshall Monarchs here as just over 6 minutes to go in this 4th quarter. So John Marshall's got to get some sort of momentum here, and that's a lot of momentum there. As let's get another look at that with a Health Plan Replay. Kane Martin, just a way to slip past a couple of tackles and make that a bigger gain than it originally was. Caden Knapp drops back to pass here, rolling out. Throw to looks like Caden Bungard as he gets up past the almost to the 10-yard line. As John Marshall is finding the rhythm now in this 4th quarter. So, and now it's not just the clock.
They're really fighting.
Yeah, they're fighting now, and now it's just playing Warren Local again. So John Marshall, with only one timeout to go. So you've got to use that wisely, as Warren will take. Yeah, Warren Local will take one of their timeouts, so they will only have one timeout as well. So see how John Marshall can capitalize on this. They've been in the red zone a lot, but not this promising. They're really fighting for every yard here.
WJMH Media is proud to bring you tonight's production of Monarch Football. Many of our football features can be found on social media pages. Along with this content, you can find John Marshall announcements and details on various events. Stay up to date with what's happening at John Marshall and around the community by liking us on Facebook, following us on X and Instagram, and subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Oh, and there's no excuse to not follow them all. Let's see, why not?
Exactly.
John Marshall student section still all here. Inflatable still inflated. I mean, not inflated. Keenan Knapp rolling out to the right here. Throwing number 4, Lance Snyder. Incomplete. They're calling it incomplete as the ball dropped to the ground before it was picked up. Almost a turnover. Almost very scary. Very scary play. Let's get another look at that, brought to you by the Health Plan Replay. Yeah, almost just an interception there. It's a kidnap to get set now. 2nd and 10 here for the Monarchs. Quarterback keeper. And he's going to get almost. He's going to get just short of the end zone.
Flag is thrown on the play.
Oh, there is a flag. You got to hope that doesn't come back. That was a great play. Caden Bungard holding offense. It's coming back.
Remains 2nd down.
So a tricky little mistake there for the Monarchs. And those are the calls that you just hate to see, especially after a huge play like that. And it's inching away from him now. Let's get another replay on that, brought to you by the Health Plan. Get an up to roll out to the right here. Kane Martin over out on the left side of the end zone. Almost intercepted out of the corner of your eye. It looked like Kane Martin would just catch it and be an easy touchdown, but that DB came out of nowhere, almost intercepted that ball. Let's get another look at that. Brought to you by the Health Plan Replay. Out here, looked like Superman. Dang. Number 1, Tanner Pepper almost got a interception there. What an attempt. So Caden Knapp, 3rd and 20. A great opportunity for the Monarchs just to bring something here. And caught out of bounds, so might have brought it back to the line of scrimmage, maybe before it, a couple yards before it. So it is going to bring up a 4th down. You know, the first down marker is so short to the end zone. Do you just throw it, up? With only 5 minutes to go.
So you take your chances.
Take your chances. It's a 2-score game. See Mr. Anderson on the sideline there, not having it. Kidnap, empty set. 4th and 20 here. Just nothing here. Rolling out to the left. Throwing. Caught! It's caught, but it's going to be short of the first down marker. So, an unbelievable catch, but it will be short of the first down marker. Let's get another look at that. Brought to you by the Health Plan Replay. These little Antonio Brown, Tony Toe Tap sideline catches have been really cool.
So close.
Yeah. So a great catch by Xavier Wells, and really a great throw by Caden Knapp, but a gain of 8.
As always, WJMH Media will present a live broadcast of all John Marshall home football games this season on our YouTube channel. And, new this year, we're excited to partner with WTRF so you can also watch these games on My Ohio Valley.
Warren Logo just running it up the middle here. John Marshall just trying to find something to flip the mood around. The mood has gone from very, 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 very excited to really the only way to put it.
I'll give it to the student section.
Student
They're
section,
still all there.
yeah, student section is all still there. You gotta think they're probably sticking around for the fifth quarter. So see, Monarchs can try to stop one local here as they try to run out the clock. Late flag on the play. So see what one local what the flag is on. See here.
Personal foul, face mask, 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run.
So a face mask
Result of the play is a
against
first
John
down.
Marshall. So it'll be a 15-yard penalty. Warren Local will continue to just go up the field. So first down and 10 for Warren Local.
4 minutes left on the clock. Seeing what John Marshall defense can
Just pull up here. Just try something. Just have some sort of positive, just as another round up the middle, another gain of about 3 here, and we're gonna see a lot of that coming from Warren Local in these last 4 minutes. It's a 2-score game, 1 timeout left. Gotta find a better way to use momentum, I guess, and I feel like that's been the struggle for the Monarchs these past couple weeks. So gotta try to find a positive. The run game continues to work here for the Monarchs. So it'll be a first down for Warren Local, as the clock will continue to run here as when they spot the ball. So Warren Local will take their time to get up to the ball, as this game will slowly tick out. And I feel like at this point, it's just John Marshall just waiting for this game to be over. It doesn't seem like they're trying to get this ball back.
doesn't seem like they have the energy anymore to get the ball back.
But 3 minutes ago, it seemed the complete opposite. It seemed like this was about to be, a homecoming game to remember. And, that slowly turns into a homecoming game to maybe forget, So we got a feel, for this, John Marshall offense. Cannon App, he had a heck of a game. I feel like throwing wise, best game yet. I
was gonna say he definitely did stand out.
Yeah, looked really, really good today. Great decision making, Caden Knapp. So, you can't fault him there. As Warren Local just continues to run over the Monarchs here in this last 2 minutes. And I think with this being a 12-point game, minute and 30 left, it's going to be close to over here. Warren Local will continue to hand off to number 2, Eric Carr. So as we reach a minute left to go in this fourth quarter, John Marshall will take their last timeout. it is humid
It is.
in
Very,
this
and-
in this room. Out there, I'm not sure. Let's see how everywhere else is doing. Morgantown 7, Wheeling Park 14. The final close game there.
Brooke 0, Bridgeport, West Virginia 48. That is
We're
big lead.
12, Kaiser 48.
Oak Glen 0, Steubenville Catholic 0.
Look to Sumos.
Sumos.
I mean, on the screen, they're excited. 100% real, authentic. That is not a blow-up, dude. Can't stress it enough. Not a blow-up. True form right there. So Warren Local will surely run this clock out as it is. Yeah, they will. Fans wise, that was a heck of a job. I think that was a great theme. They came out and they did it really well. Fight night, I was expecting boxing gloves. There's like robes and stuff. I mean,
I know they did go all out.
so Warren Local will round the clock. Nothing for the Monarchs. With your final score, Warren Local 24, John Marshall 12.
This brings the Monarchs record to 0-5. The team will return home next Friday as it hosts Kaiser here at Monarch Stadium. We'll be here too, and you can watch the broadcast on the game both on WTRF's My Ohio Valley and the WJMH Media YouTube channel. For everyone here at WJMH Media, thanks for watching and have a great night.
John Marshall Football, brought to you by Gumby's, Marshall County Co-op, The Health Plan, Gold Korean Turak, WVU Medicine, and Marshall County Schools. This is a production of WJMH Media, the student-run broadcasting service of Marshall County Schools, based at John Marshall High School, connecting, entertaining, and informing the community.